Hi Jim, we are here with the brand new 7th Generation Mustang. Tell us all about it.
I'm so excited to bring the new 7th Generation Mustang out this year. I've had the opportunity to work on Mustangs for basically Gen 4, Gen 5, Gen 6, and now Gen 7. This vehicle had to be unmistakably Mustang, look fast standing still, and then have an edgy and sexy design that can help bring new audiences in this 59th year to the Mustang. If you think about it, April 17th, 1964, Mustang came out. 59 years later, our 7th Generation Mustang will hit the streets this summer, and we cannot wait to tell you about it.
What's new?
There are so many new things on here, it's hard to tell, but it always has that heart and soul of a Mustang, right? It has to be, and it means something different to everyone, so you tried to get the things that were unmistakably Mustang in there. So first, let's talk a little bit about the exterior design. Where you see it, it has more sharper edges when it comes through. It has the historical short lip over the front wheel. It has the sloping down hood, but akin to the Gen 1 Mustang, that grille looks more like that 1st Generation Mustang. With not only appearance, but functionality. So on the performance pack that we're seeing here, it has brake cooling ducts, so you can add cooling in. So not only is it beautiful, it's functional. Now this 7th Generation Mustang has the lowest coefficient of drag that we've had in Mustang, and some of the Mustangs have the highest downforce that we've done. So it is an unbelievable design that is not only Mustang, but it is also into the performance that you would expect out of that Mustang. As you go farther down the car, you have the air extractor, a functional air extractor with change of pressure with air coming through. And then as you go down along the sides, we have all new wheel lineup. The only carryover wheel is the 17-inch base one. And then as you see down here, the Brembos, this is a 6-piston Brembo that is normally used for the performance cars. This is now on the GT Performance package. And what we've been able to do is offer coloring differences in the Brembo package so that you can more personalize your vehicle. On top of that, it has, now it's covered over here by the wheel, it has a pony on the Brembo, which is one of those little, what we call Easter eggs that you can find as it goes with the Mustang. Obviously, the 5.0, because of the Mustang GT on there, but a lower belt line that helps make this vehicle feel wider and squattier. What you want it to be is like coiled and ready to be unleashed. It's like, Serena Williams sitting there like ready to hit that tennis ball. It's that power and ready to be uncoiled. And then of course you have the rear wing that comes on here on the Mustang. This one is on the performance package wing that is a functional wing that changes the downforce for the vehicle.
So this comes with the performance package?
This is the performance package wing that you're seeing right here.
And can you get the Brembo brakes on the EcoBoost as well?
Yes, you can get the Brembo brakes on the EcoBoost. On the performance package, you can get the EcoBoost for both the front and the rear. We have the 4 pistons on the rear with the bigger rotors for more stopping power. Now, on the back end of the design, now this is the view that most of the Camaro owners are gonna see, right? They're gonna be behind the Mustang, and it has to be unmistakably Mustang. The pony tri-bar, you can see that sharper angle, that concave version of the tri-bar that literally lines up the angles down the side that focus your eyes on that power, that rear power that you get from the Mustang GT. And of course, the GT badging on there, and another one of the little Easter eggs on the GT performance packages, you can see we've put in the word performance so you can kind of differentiate from it. One of the other Easter eggs, and I can't give all the Easter eggs away because part of it is about finding them. If you look here, we have the silhouettes of all 7 generations of Mustangs in the window.
That's pretty cool.
It is fun. It is fun. We have it on the back of my shirt here too. We like to carry it on. Now, what you see here is the quad tip exhaust, which is active valve exhaust. With the active valve exhaust on the EcoBoost and on all Mustang GTs, you have a feature called remote rev, which means you can start your car with your key fob, and then you can take it through the RPM cycle revving. So if you're in a parking lot and you want to surprise your friends and you're 50 feet away, you're standing behind the corner, you start it up, you can rev your engine through in the automatic transmission. You can't do it in a manual because of the neutral safety switch and the clutch interrupt. So you could do that and surprise your friends demonstrating that power of that 480 horsepower.
That's
Exterior
cool.
design, that's kind of what we did on it. So we think Chris Walters and the team did a great job of making it unmistakably Mustang, look fast standing still, and that edgy, sexy design that we think will bring a new generation of Mustang lovers into Ford Motor Company.
Let's hop in and take a look at the interior.
Absolutely. So we just finished doing the exterior design of the Mustang that makes it unmistakably Mustang, but the other heart and soul of it is its powertrain. You know, we have the Mustang Mach-E all-electric Mustang that you have out there, but for those who love that internal combustion engine, we just did a all-new 2.3 liter EcoBoost motor that has 315 horsepower, 350 foot-pounds of torque, is more fuel efficient than its outgoing version, and is lighter weight. And then for the Mustang GT, and 4th generation Coyote V8. 480 horsepower in its base version, 486 with the active exhaust, and then when you get to the dark horse, 100 horsepower per liter in a naturally aspirated V8. We know our customers like that internal combustion engine, and we think we've delivered it in the 7th generation. But now, how do you get access to that power? You have to get behind the wheel of the car, which is where I'm sitting right now. So after you have all that powertrain and those performance and that design, now you got to get behind the wheel, which is the most fun part of being in a Mustang. First thing you want to notice is that flat bottom steering wheel that leads to the performance model that gives you that ability to turn the wheel without that full circle down there to give you more clearance. But one of the things that most Mustang customers will recognize is this is the first generation that we get rid of the dual eyebrow. And what we did on purpose for the HMI and for the technology we have in there, we wanted this to feel like a cockpit. Now, there were long discussions of it because, you know, unmistakably Mustang, 6 generations with the dual eyebrow. This was a change, but it was a change based off of performance and what the customer wants. What I love to show is our center stack and our instrument cluster, where, you know, younger audiences who grew up personalizing their technology can now personalize their Mustang. The first button you hit is the pony, right? Because the pony is where it all starts. And when you do that, you can see on the screen, this is an Unreal Engine generated. So the same thing that does Rocket League and Forza, you can actually spin a real image that is being generated as you see, so you can play with it there. Then of course you can go to track apps, where you have things like brake lap timer, line lock, launch control. Then you can go to your custom modes, where you can sit there and say, okay, what I really want to do is change the steering from normal to sport. And it highlights what it has changed it on there. If you wanted to turn off your auto start stop on your EcoBoost, if you want your exhaust in normal, sport, or calm, then you can also then, after changing your profiles, you can change your cluster theme. And as it comes over here, you'll see it go over here. So if you wanted the sport model, then it changes over here. If you want the track model, where you're seeing future RPMs and all of your shifting, that's the performance stuff that Mustang wants. Then, of course, my favorite is the 87 through 93 Fox body. As you see, you pull up the cluster from that Fox body gauge, and in nighttime it goes to that LCD green, or the LED green, that is so iconic from that Fox body Mustang. So this interior, with the increased touch spaces, bringing up the interior, the tactile feel of the interior, with the removal of the dual eyebrow, the inclusion of the 13.2-inch center stack, and then the 12.4-inch instrument cluster, all of those things make this the best Mustang interior we've ever done. So you can see, we have a Mustang for everyone. All of the tastes, from the GT to the EcoBoost, from the auto to the manual transmission to the Cooper convertible, the performance pack, the appearance package, the Brembo brakes. If you have a desire for Mustang, this 7th generation can deliver it. We are so proud, not only as a Mustang team and Ford Motor Company, and the UAW, the men and women at the Flat Rock Assembly Plant who assemble this car, you know, they put up a billboard. We put up a billboard for them that has a picture on them that says, "We love to take our work home with us," meaning they wanted to drive the Mustangs just like our customers do. We are so excited that this 7th generation is coming the summer of 2023 as a 24 model year, the 59th year model year of Mustang and the 59th calendar year of Mustang.